Hello friends, Those Back Pages here. I hope you're well, and I hope you're safe during these absolutely insane times here in the middle of October 2020, while we have all of this stuff going on around the world, really. And, you know, it's great to have this all documented because, you know, someone might see this down the line 10, 20, 30, 40 years from now and say, oh, wow, that's what it was like back then. You know, just, that's why I like to film, like I showed you guys last time, the Target stuff, going into the Target, seeing the shelves, seeing how it is. You know, I was watching, you know, in fact, let me put that in here now. Let me figure out how to put that in here, because if I don't now it's going to be embarrassing, because yeah, I think I can. Well, I hope so. All right, hold on a second. Let's do that. November 4th, guys. Holy camoles. Even along the top. I count at least 50 Topps Chrome Update Megas. Alright, well, hopefully I was able to successfully splice that in using iMovie. But there you saw, it was a video from November of 2019. So the very end of November, or the end of last year, almost a year ago. And you saw how full, I think it was actually just after the Topps Chrome Update Megas had come out for 19. When everyone said, oh, they made way too much of this. This is garbage. It's going to sit forever. And, you know, the usual spiel that we've seen, like when Prism anything came out, when Prism Basketball, oh, they made so much, it's going to sit on till Easter. It's going to sit on the shelves. Well, we all know how that turned out. Now next month, Prism Football is due, I think, the first week in November of this year, and if you find it, buy it all. That's, you know, look at, you know, Mosaic, and you know, I think Mosaic blasters are down to 60 now. I think I just happened to see one on eBay tonight or last night. But so yeah, you know, that gives you a little insight to how it used to be with the factory sets all lined up, plenty available. Just crazy. Now I'm not going to talk too much about it, because if I wasn't able to stitch that in, it's going to look, this part right now is going to look really stupid. So let's get on with it. Now, a friend of mine, Jeremy TTI, I can't remember, through the mail, in person, TTMIP or IPTTM. I will leave a link down below to his channel. He is running a contest, or he was. I'm very bad with entering contests, and his contest was just he's running a subscriber contest. He hit a milestone for him, and very proud of him, and his collection is amazing, and he is a very good guy. And many of you are, but you know, he wanted to, and his contest, you know, made me think of, gave me a brain massage, which I always appreciate. And you know, he wanted to see a complete set in an album, which I won't be doing, because I don't really do sets per se. Or he wanted to see a wax stash, a stash of unopened, which I've been doing for many years, collecting retail waxes. If you're new here, stay tuned, because I'm gonna show you some unopened stash, but not too much detail, just a general. You'll see it in a second. I'm gonna cut away from this and then come back. But it got me thinking that maybe, that I went to the Target today and I happened to run into the Excel rep who was standing there not dictating, but slowly putting out something. If it sells, she replace it, because remember, they have the one item sign up and they're sticking to it. So I walked up and I said hello. She recognized me. She said hello. She doesn't know my name, but she recognized my site, because I've told you guys that just be nice, be nice. It can only help. And there was one of these in a clamshell. Oh, the light's bad, but one of these Mosaic cellos in a clamshell. So I took it off the shelf, and she says, "Oh, you're gonna want one of these too." And she handed me the first the hanger box of Mosaic football. This is Mosaic football. Well, the light's really bad, but Mosaic football. And she goes, "Do you want one of these?" Donruss hanger football. I said, "Yeah, might as well." These are $9.99. These are $9.99, and these are $14.99. And right now Target's having a, I think through the Target circle, it's having a promotion. Spend 100, get $25 off. But 10, 10, and 15. They had Stadium Fat Packs, but one, I'm not. No Ginter even. All the Ginter was gone. No Flagship. No other football. No basketball. Yeah, right, basketball. But no soccer. No. They had MVP hockey, but I wasn't gonna buy that because you could only buy one. So you couldn't. No sets, no tops, no Baseball Factory sets, which probably would have worked. It would have gotten me to the 100 to get the 25 off. And in the past, no problem. And they had, she had 10 of these, and probably 10 of these, and probably a half dozen of these. But the rule is one. Now it gets a little more interesting, because so I go to checkout, and there's no way around it because they're in the video game clamshell. So the cashier sees and starts flipping out. She starts flipping out. It's like, one. Each customer's allowed one. I'm like, yeah, one of these, and one of these. No, one. It's like, whoa, and the rep was still there. So she said, one of each SKU. Oh, hold on. And she goes to talk in the other direction, talk to her manager. Blah, 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 blah. I can barely hear it. Oh, he's loud or something like that. She comes back, I'm sorry, apologize. I say, hey, it's all right. You're just doing your job. I get it. It's crazy times. It's 2020. We are where we are. But, so I paid and I left. So I thought that was real interesting that, one of each SKU, not one total. I guess maybe that's the next step, one item. To me, personally, these are 3 items. The SKUs are different. I guess technically, if you want to say these are both Mosaic, one item, I guess you want to really, really force the issue, then fine. So, let's get on with it. Let's show you the majority of the wax stash. Here we go. All right, here goes. So we've got some refiles there, stuff I got to put in the Z folios and the slab storage and stuff like that. Just some fancy pens and stuff for art purposes. I like candles, especially when they're on sale. There you have a 27-gallon storage container. It's got some blasters in it. It's got some wax in it. A couple sealed cases in there. A sealed case of 18 Heritage High. And then a Frankenstein case of 18 Heritage High, which is not sealed, but I believe it's all Target exclusive. And then of course here you see these are 12-gallon containers filled with various wax products, all sealed obviously. I'm gonna zoom in there a little bit, give you a good look. Some of you will recognize some of those, like Series 1 2020 hangers. These are 17 Revolution Soccer hangers. Some 17 Prism Basketball, Status, Topps Chrome, 17 Playoff, Chronicles. Snuck in a 18 Update blaster right there. 14 Prism blaster. There you see a couple sealed cases, blasters, 18 basketball Prism, they're all basketball. There's a 19 Chronicles case. On the other side is a 19 Prism case and a 19 Optic blaster case. Just some more over there. I guess I could have done a better job with displaying that. And there you see a couple Walgreens Update 19s with the 6 yellows per, which you know has the Tatis. And then over here, of course, this you recognize. I tried to put a little more light on it. What I don't believe I've shown before is it goes fairly deep. Alright, go ahead. Good, done. But 4 or 5 rows deep, I don't think I'll be able to emphasize. You know, those you recognize. Those have been in various videos I've shot. Some CGC slab boxes. That's a short box for essentially magazine style. If you're into the comics at all, but you can, gives you an idea of how the depth of this shelf, which is jam-packed. So yeah, you know, maybe this is a good sign that, you know, enough is enough for me. Maybe we'll see. I've got some more unopened material in a couple other closets that are not easily accessible. So, what you think? Little glimpse into how it's going, and I think I did mention it at the end there that, hey, maybe I have enough. Maybe this is a sign from the cardboard up aboves, however however you feel in that matter, but maybe it's a blessing, a sign, or a signal that, you know, a year ago I would have had 6 of these, or 10 of each of these. And, you know, how much is enough? I mean, you know, maybe I really should sell some of the wax. And truth be told, I had plans to move some of those cases, at the very least, the sealed cases, at the show this year that was canceled. And then this past week would have been Comic-Con, which I I know this channel is not really comic related, and that's fine, but it's something that I enjoy, and I enjoy sharing and getting it on the record out there with video. Whether anyone watches it or not, that's not the point. I just want it on the record, and it's fun to go back, and I watched a couple of those the other day, my recaps from New York Comic Con, and the memories come flooding back to just from seeing everything, and the massive, 100,000 people in Javits Center, and thinking, will that ever happen again? I don't know. Nobody knows. Tomorrow never knows. That's John Lennon, who, turned 80 this month, 80 years old. It's been dead as long as he was alive. Kind of scary when you stop and think about it, but that's a whole topic for another time. So I want to thank you for tuning in. I want you to remember that you're very, very important. You might not believe it, but you are. Everybody is important in their own way. I hope you got some enjoyment out of this one, and I hope to interact with you guys down in the comments, because it's part of the joy I get from it. So again, I want you to keep learning, to share your knowledge, to always be learning. Every day, try to learn something new. Cards, whatever it may be. Because it's all going to go into your memory bank, and you're all going to improve as collectors as time goes by. It's just a matter of time, which is the hardest, most difficult thing for a lot of people, myself included. So please, be kind.